It's muted. I was on the recording, but not coming over live. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well,
good
hey.
job, Clowntown. Hey, Goat, what's up? JD,
What is
Max, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, what's up, boss
Max
lady?
That raid, man. You got yourself an SO.
Yeah, everybody host
only.
and retweet. Thank you for showing up 100 times, man.
51% sure is better.
51% of the time, I'm here 100% of the time.
I think that's just 51% of the time you're here then.
Live on time, on point. Coming free of charge.
Have we tweeted?
From the Worldwide Interwebs, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 100th edition. Long time coming, high anticipated, ever duplicated, subsubscribed, underappreciated. Enough about you program. What's up, Shady? I'm out. The only program to feature Nicholas Town, Telecoms, Civilian, Bishop, Plug, Ever, Steve, Media, Moderator, Server, Dr. People, Name, 3 Beal, 2 Dents, 1 Dreams, Broadcasting's finest train wreck.
Why are we? What's going on with the clapping today?
I'm pumped today. It's a little cold. It's also
pumped.
a little cold. 3 People, 2 Temps, 1 Dream, Broadcasting's finest train wreck, and about use Cordial Media Presentation for YouTube, iTunes, all the other tunes available from every coast to every coast. And now here he is. He's got long hair. He's a driver. The one, the only. Oh my gosh, that's gross. What are you doing?
Gross? Why is it gross? You have a lot of hair now.
Oh my goodness, you got too much. You got too much hair.
T-O-O much hair?
I think you're better with short hair, Mr. William Bishop.
Better with short hair, bitch. I've had long hair the past like 3 months. 3 months have been really good for the channel.
I think you're better with it.
So suck it, okay?
I'm just saying.
Suck.
Maybe not.
Underscore it.
Not
exclamation
looking,
point.
Not looking better necessarily. Either one.
Looking. I mean, I don't care. Whatever, man.
Okay,
if I want to cut my hair, I will. If I don't, I won't.
That's right.
The boss said I could do whatever I wanted.
All that energy, just pushing. Just you're not gonna tell me to do what I want to do. Don't care.
Zero energy. Has anybody else been having trouble with Twitch recently? My Twitch is jacked up today. They added a new feature called the subscriptions feature or something like that.
Where you can subscribe to a streamer that you like.
Streamer? No. It's
and pay him real money.
In-depth view at with real money. No way. They don't do that shit. I subscribe to you on your YouTube. Does that count? Can I join your game?
You can. I have a question for the streamer.
There's a couple things. I actually want to find out more about this. I was just reading about it before we started. Twitch added a new feature. Let's see if I can find more info on it. Subscription management page. It's somewhere there. You can find out who you subscribe to first. You can find out when you subscribe to them, etc., etc. Don't know where it's at though.
No, I have not been on Twitch. Actually, I was on Twitch earlier. I was watching Pedwin play.
Petty Boy?
Yeah. There's this one game you might be interested in. It's a little platformer. It's called Terraria. He was playing.
Was he actually playing Terraria?
Yeah. I was actually playing Terraria. And then he did that little sneaky thing that you do.
What?
And went took my host straight into a rerun.
Yeah.
Because I specifically
I noticed
said
that he's done that now.
I specifically say do not host reruns.
Well,
but if you're carrying the host anyway, then you just
carrying the host. You can't get away from me.
Yeah.
Yep. That's I think that honestly he's picked it up because I've been doing it so much.
Really?
And people in the future are gonna pick it up more.
I've now seen more reruns. I think in the last month or so than I have on all of Twitch. I would call them reruns, or rather call them past VODs or whatever they used to call them.
Yeah, they used to call them vodcasts. They changed the name recently to reruns.
Right.
But
I will admit I've seen more of those in the past 30 days than I have in all the 2.5 years I've been doing it.
I started it, bitch. Oh, I mean, freaking, it was a feature for a long time. I've used it a bit before too.
Right.
Like when it first came out, I used it.
Right.
I only started really using it recently.
Right.
I think it's a little bit broken, to be honest. It needs to be nerfed. OP.
I don't know, man.
I get to hold the top Terraria spot for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm live 1100 CDT is what it says on it. So I do a little free advertising on the Twitch page all day long. I'm not doing anything. It's no work.
Right.
I've been playing the same videos for the past month.
Right.
I need to update it, actually.
You grab some of your highlights and just keep them going.
Chuck them on there and make highlights anyway. So.
Yep. It's really good. All right, so
I've got a new camera coming, guys.
Right.
I'm tired of this shitty fucking camera that I've got. I've got multiple shitty cameras.
Well,
less than $30
it's camera
cameras.
Accessories, right?
Well, I have I have camera accessories coming. This is the camera. Did I talk to you about this already?
Well, you mentioned it briefly because
this is the camera that we're in.
That
This
is
a $700 camera.
right. Yeah. There it is. There it is.
It's a lot. I didn't buy this. That's mad. It's this. This is easily once this is part of my kit. This is easily the most expensive thing.
Right.
That I own.
Right.
For streaming. For sure.
When you for sure. Yes, it is. Other than your PC, right? But yeah.
Altogether the PC, like individual parts.
But
of
individual
PC,
pieces, 100%. Easiest thing. Easiest.
So that's coming. I'm excited for that.
So you're grabbing. So what you're gonna do is but instead of carrying around actually taking pictures, like Ashley wants us to do
with that camera.
Right.
It's a picture taking camera. So that's Ashley's camera.
Right.
She got it for her birthday. She paid for half of it, and her dad paid for half of it.
Okay. That's different. That's different than the story I heard. I heard it was just a gift.
No, it wasn't just a gift.
Here's $700. Bam!
That's a big gift.
Yeah.
I mean, her daddy's not poor. That's a lot though. So she paid for half, and then he paid for half.
Right.
And she got it for her birthday.
Okay.
That's pretty huge. She doesn't use it very often, so I coerced her.
Yoink.
At the threat of death.
Yoink.
To borrow it.
Hey.
So
yoink.
And now I bought an adapter, an HDMI cable that attaches to it, and a power adapter for it, so it doesn't have a battery anymore.
Right.
And then just plugged it into my capture card, and we should be good to go. Should be easy peasy.
Right.
Should be extremely high fidelity compared to this webcam. We'll see.
And arguably the safest spot to keep it. Right?
Yeah, probably.
Because
in my room with all my stuff, yeah.
Right?
Probably the safest, yeah. It's not going to get crushed or anything.
And if you're out and mobile,
security.
you can drop it, right? I mean...
Yeah. It's going to last a long time as a standing on the desk webcam, for sure.
That's the thing that really, I mean...
It was a foothouse.
We've been in a hey, I also, the wife is also, hey, I would like a good, crazy expensive camera also. And I'm going,
nice.
We can't, like, that's not something we can do. Because, and all four of us have a pretty darn good camera.
For taking pictures, this is good enough, honestly.
Right.
It really is.
Right.
I've never come in a situation, well, besides that chicken picture, I guess.
Right. You mean the one that could be Bigfoot, could be chicken?
It could be Bigfoot, it could be chicken. What's up, Jason? How you doing? My Bigfoot badger knocking all his shit over on his desk. Oh, right. I forgot. That was not necessarily my fault. It was my fault because of what I did, but it was the standing desk's fault, okay?
Right.
And my current setup's fault. It's not my fault. The camera was fine.
Right. So we're also in that market for that camera, but then it's interesting. But then, we're talking about, like, look, it's a $600-$700 camera. That's going to be crazy. Oh, and you know where we're going to take it to? We're going to take it to... I had
not even considered buying one of those.
We're taking it to the pool, right, where the kids went to jiu-jitsu.
Exactly. It's going to be dangerous.
Like outdoor, camping, gone, crushed, stepped on.
What's up, JTSR? Yeah,
get
a million
wet.
things could happen out in the wild.
Gone.
I feel like they're a little bit waterproof. Like they say so. There's waterproof and water resistant.
Right.
So I think water resistant
is
what the cameras kind of are. You can get a little rain on them.
Right.
You can get a little wet. If you dunked them in a pool.
So then,
it's probably bad.
Of course, what you might have to end up doing is like just insure the crap out of it, where it becomes instead of a $700.
I hate insurance.
It's an $800. You pay $100 worth of insurance for 3 years.
Still, I hate insurance.
Oh yes. Oh, 100%.
The worst thing.
What's worse is Amazon. You go to buy like a $30 thing, and they'll
Doesn't matter what you buy.
Would you like to add $3.50 for a 3-year
for protection?
Whatever. Look, that's 10. That's like 12%.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing. I think that's how they probably make a ton of money off those guarantees.
Ton of money.
Like a ton of money.
It's like, look, for $30, I'll self-insure.
Right. Yeah. That's it.
For $700,
I'm just gonna. I'm self-insured.
For $700, I may save up and do some coverage on that.
I think it depends what you're using it for. Like if it was a camera that you're making your living off of, it makes sense to insure it. But if it's a thing that you could throw away the next day and you wouldn't be out of money, you wouldn't be able to not make money anymore.
Right.
Then I don't think you'd insure it. Honestly.
Getting
your car insured, you have to drive your car to go to work.
Right.
That's really why that's a mandatory thing. Well, actually, most people only have liability on their. They don't even have actual insurance.
Most law says just make sure that you're covered the other guy.
Right. The liability of injuring the other person and the work that they would lose out of, because that can be a ton of money depending on what happens.
Yeah, I have both. I cover me and other people. So
it's expensive, man. Expensive.
It is, but I have a great record, and I'm
that does reduce it.
I'm older than 25, so it's way better.
Man, I can't believe that I even got insurance when I was young. Like, who the hell would insure me? I was driving a car at 18. I didn't know the fuck I was.
Oh, it's
the
crazy.
First time I got on the highway, madness, utter unmitigated goddamn madness.
Oh yeah,
I can't even.
And I had a ton of training when I was first
I had
driving.
basically zero training.
Oh, dude, I had relatives that would take me out. Like, look, you got to get used.
Nice.
You're gonna get used to this. We're gonna start on the parking lot. Then we're gonna go on the side street. Then we're gonna go on the main street. Then we're gonna go on the freeway. Like we built up to it. Like I had a ton of training. I would say I had 1,000 hours behind the wheel before I turned 16.
1,000?
I would say 1,000.
That's an insane amount. I think I drove for 5 hours before I went to take my driving test.
I had probably I'd driven. So I grew up in Houston. Before I turned 16, I drove my parents independently from Houston to Dallas before, to Houston to Austin before.
Jeez.
Like out on.
So when you took your driving test, what did you do? Were you just like, you just had to take your normal driving test, even though obviously you didn't need it? It was
old hat by then, right? With your learner's permit, you can sit. As long as there's an adult in the front seat, you can be.
A learner's permit is like ridiculous to me, honestly.
Right.
But it doesn't. It's because you have to have someone in the seat with you, and someone with a license has a seat in the seat with you.
Yeah.
You may as well not have your license at that point. I feel like.
Yeah. Right.
So for me, I bought my first car and then I got my driver's license.
Right. Yeah,
so
I
my
had driven,
car was for me.
I'd probably put in 1,000 hours worth of driving before I turned 16 and got the driver's license.
Chase says the first time I was on the freeway, I never went above 45 miles per hour. I would have killed your ass, Shady. I would have rammed you off the road,
right?
Taken you out of a car,
right.
Beaten you to death, and I wouldn't have even gotten in trouble.
Right.
I've been okay in Houston.
Yeah,
everyone was like, "Yeah, kill her.
Yeah,
do it. Yeah, lynch her.
Yeah,
45 miles per hour.
What are you going so slow?" Well,
the first time I was on the highway, I remember a moment where me and one other car were on the highway. It was really early in the morning, and I cut the other car off at accident. I didn't even know they were there. They were fucking honking at me, sped off. I was like looking at my. I had a TomTom at the time, a GPS.
Yeah.
Learning to drive in Houston, holy shit, man.
Yeah, it was right.
There was traffic,
Intercity was a little dicey because I remember
no one was going faster.
So 59 South.
I never went above.
You know the freeway 59 South as 7 lanes each direction.
Is it 7 lanes each?
It's
like 4 lanes max.
I will show you 59.
Show me 7 lanes each direction.
59 South.
Maybe at like some connection spots, but not like normally.
Bro.
7 lanes.
Okay. How many lanes is 50?
Oh wait. Maybe in certain sections actually is.
Yes. What am I saying to you?
There's like 1 or 2 sections where it actually is.
Yes. It is 7 lanes. Yes.
7 lanes. That's like in the middle of Houston, though.
Right. Okay. Before it was 7 lanes, all of that same traffic, it was going through 3.
Sounds good, man.
And
that's before I could drive, I'm sure.
Yes. And so that was
3 total?
And by the way, the 59 South lanes, they're this big. They could fit on this camera. They were so small. And so
they could fit a car, is what you're telling me.
Barely. Like you couldn't get out of your car because your door would bump the other dude.
Oh, there's some roads like that right now on the west side of
But
Houston.
59 was when I was growing up and I was in Houston. So 59 South as this gigantic, massive, beautiful thing of concrete and progress.
Yeah, you could say it's beautiful.
I knew it as the Terror Dome.
That's where you
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Right. And so it was. Let me grab that. I'm gonna prepare for sound drops.
Preparing your ass? Oh, you're doing it.
But yeah, so I knew that as a Terror Dome. So I stayed away from that one. But on like 10 and 45 once you get out of town, not huge, not a big deal.
Yeah, going from Houston to Dallas, there's almost no traffic.
Right.
There's a little bit more now than there used to be, actually, because there's a lot of lights and little towns that have popped up, and all the little towns.
There you go.
All the towns are like, you can only go 35 miles per hour here because they want tourism to come by and buy stuff from their towns.
100%.
Those fuckers. So that's so conniving and evil. I hate that
Oh
so
yeah.
much.
Well,
So
here's
it takes
what
you an extra
happens.
10 minutes to drive through.
Here's what happens is they have a freeway that goes through, and it's like 3 lanes each direction. It goes from 70 down to 55.
Suddenly, just
number
suddenly there's a sign
one,
for 55.
there's ticket. You can speed
and
trap.
the cop is right there, and he's ready.
Always.
He's like, I'm the only cop in this town, and I only pay my own wages by tickets.
Cha-ching, 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 right? And then the other thing is, by the way, everyone has to hit this light, and we're going to make you stop and look at this Exxon station, and you're going to look at
one gas station, and we have a place that makes kolaches specifically.
Yep. And yeah, you're going to look at all these things, and then suddenly
look at them.
And the town gets too greedy. Okay. And
Too greedy. They get over greedy.
They put and they make everybody stop on this major freeway through the town. And then Department of Highway, this happened all through the 90s. Goes, wait a second, there's too much traffic going through this one town, and then they say, okay, let's sink in $2.5 million and make a bypass. So now this one is called
that town just dies.
right. This one is called Business, and this one is called Main.
Right.
This is the new freeway.
So if you want to skip all the business stuff, you go here. And
right.
And then the town's
so the
no,
default traffic is around the town, and then because the town got greedy, right?
Got greedy.
It got greedy. Department of Texas comes along and says unsafe, doesn't move people around. We're
building a bypass.
We're building a bypass, but the bypass is the default now, and then you can get off and go through that old one and then rejoin, and that's called Business. And then you're right. Fast forward, 9 months, town is wiped out. No more
As
ticket
soon as
revenue.
that bypass gets built, they're like, okay, we're leaving.
Yep. Everybody vacates. Department stores close. Everything goes down.
They know the plan. They know the drill.
You screwed yourself, town.
You done played yourself.
You played yourself. Yeah.
Or something like that. Played everybody, honestly.
That's
right. Tax dollars that got put into making that bypass.
JTS, do you know Badger? You have not. If you are asking if he owns guns, then you have not spent any hours.
JTS is a proper troll, Clown Town.
Okay, good.
He's even in character.
Okay, good.
Like he's a proper troll.
All right. Okay, that's fine.
So you gotta calm yourself. Got triggered.
No, I'm not uncalm. I'm just saying.
You don't know him. You don't know Badger.
If you have to ask that is welcome to Badger Stream. Welcome to Enough About You. We've only done about 31 out of our 100 episodes on talking about guns and firearms.
Maybe so. Oh, did you see this? Hold on, I gotta share this with you. Jupin made this, I think, for me.
Oh yes. I saw something.
You saw that?
I did. What I do now or something like that. It's.
Yeah. Can't believe I've done this. When I'm bored. This is my new stream outro. Like asking if Trump is orange. Trump is dead.
Oh, it's got some nudity in it. Well,
no, it's got nearly nudity.
If it didn't have your face, it might have some nudity in it.
No, yeah. I think that even those pics don't even have.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He asked me to do on the spot by the way. While he was making the video, he made the entire thing, and he's like, "Hey Badger, can you say oh yeah for me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You could have probably got the. And I immediately told him afterwards. I didn't know what he was doing. You could have gotten it from the Kool-Aid guy. Didn't realize he was using my face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's better live though.
Is it better live?
Yeah.
It's always better live.
I think so.
This is actually a vodcast.
So who made that?
By the way.
Who made that?
Jupin.
Oh yeah.
Jupin.
Yeah. I was in there when he was making that because he was asking questions about, hey, I'm making this thing. Yeah, and he
was he? I didn't even see.
I think I happened to be there at that time.
Okay,
I want to say I happened to be there.
Well, that's nice.
All right, so big story this week.
What is it?
You have a zombie tooth.
A zombie tooth. So
right?
What is a zombie? A zombie is a thing that dies and then comes back from the dead to be alive again?
Or a shell of its former self. Like
Yeah,
it's
okay,
got
we're
the
using that
it's got the
definition.
structure, but nothing
It's got
inside.
the structure. Sure, right. Yeah, quite literally, that's what my zombie tooth
All
is
right, so
right
tell
now.
me
I
what
got a
happened.
root canal. I got a root canal. What day was it? Monday? It was Monday, yes. It was Monday. Okay, so actually, I think this story starts...
If you're following it on Twitter,
Yeah. Probably, there's lots of Twitter stuff on this, if you wanted. There's even a picture of me.
there's a
Getting the
5
root
there was a
canal.
5 a.m. tweet.
Oh, yeah, of me at 9 out of 10 pain. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's where the story starts.
Yeah.
Crippling fucking pain, guys.
Right.
Like, holy shit. Like, I'm making, like hurt animal noises. I'm in so much pain. Like, I am literally red-faced. Like, I'm like this. I'm chugging. Like, I don't even... You guys know I don't drink. I am chugging alcohol. Like, I
Alcohol?
had a bottle... Yes. I had a bottle of... what's this sweet stuff that you can get at Ren Fair?
Cider.
No, it's sweeter than that. It's like made of honey. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Cider.
Cider. No, it was fuck. Can't remember. It's very sweet, like super super sweet, and then it has a very slightly bitter aftertaste. It's like fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, it doesn't
Mead?
matter. Mead, that's it. It's mead.
Is it really?
I had a bottle of mead this big, and I'm just like, I'm drinking from the bottle. I don't even bother pouring in a glass. I'm drinking. I'm holding liquor in my mouth to numb my jaw
Whoa.
and my lips and stuff. And I am not getting drunk. I experience no drunkenness at all. My pain is too severe for this to even have any effect whatsoever. I have some localized numbing stuff,
Right.
like stuff I got from Walmart. I'm
Yep.
applying that all over to my fucking face, man. I'm like ripping my cheek open and like pouring it in there. Like I am going absolutely ham to try to find any way to remove this pain.
Okay, here we go. All right, we're going to show this here. Here's
4 a.m.
Here's where
maybe?
it starts, February 19th. And I think this tweet was at 5 a.m., so you catch the stream up.
Was it?
And it says,
Yeah, I
I'm
think I had been in pain for 2 hours by then.
I'm suffering the absolute worst tooth pain. 9 out of 10 on pay scale. I can barely function. Let's
Right,
open
10,
it up.
10 on the pain scale would be that I can't even answer a question. It'd be like, hey, what is your name? And I would be incapable of...
You're
I
kind
would
of
just
hollering.
be- right, you're
Right.
you're not able to answer. Well, you're not necessarily hollering, but you would be like buckled up or
Right.
something. Like you would get this with a broken limb,
Right.
Or something like that, something extreme. I had this with OC spray. Like I was functional. I had to do an obstacle course on OC spray, but right afterwards,
What is
after
OC spray?
Opus capacium or pepper spray, commonly.
Oh,
referred to as.
yeah.
So it's defense self-defense spray. I had to get sprayed with it because I was going to be using it.
Right.
And part of using it is you're going to get hit by it. Basically, if you use it on someone else, almost invariably you get a little bit on yourself.
Right.
So, anyways, we had to get certified on that. So I had to go through an obstacle course after getting sprayed, and that was okay. But afterwards, once the adrenaline was gone, I remember sitting down and being incapable. Just being there to exist was taking more energy than if someone had told me to do something, I would have not understood. Like I couldn't even fucking English.
That would be a 10. That would be a 10.
That's a 10 in pain. I wasn't
Right.
at that level of pain.
Code
'cause
black.
I could talk.
Code black.
I was black. Basically, you're almost blacked out, but you're not quite, right?
Right.
So I was at that point of pain, like extraordinary pain. So
And-
5 a.m. At this point, I have drunk a whole ton of alcohol. I'm trying to sleep. I haven't actually slept at all that night.
Right.
And Ashley wakes up at 6:15. I'm like, Ashley, I have to go to the dentist.
Right. Yes, you do.
And she's like, okay, I will take off work and I'll take you to the dentist.
That's good. So,
Good.
so
Thank you so
notice,
much, Ashley. You're the best.
yeah. So notice all the other replies in here. Tooth pain's the worst. Best of luck. You should go to the dentist before it gets worse. Says Marcus. Tooth pain can be the absolute worst. Do nerves. A little bit of sympathy here.
Yeah. And
Is
then
your
Chase.
face all swollen? And then TVGB Shady. I don't give a damn about my reputation. And she says zero response, zero
Fucking sympathy in my response, yeah.
Zero
Go
empathy.
to
Go
the
to the dentist.
dentist. I did. Indeed, I did.
Yeah.
Notice I didn't like this comment, you bitch.
Yeah,
I was going to the
Here,
dentist.
let me. There you go. There you go, Shady. Let's give you a bump right
You're the
there.
best, Shady.
You're the best. 100%. That's the right call, right?
So I went to the dentist. I got a root canal. I had an infection. I wish I'd taken a picture of this X-ray. They took an X-ray of my jaw, and I had like a dime-sized
Thing.
abscess
Oh.
thing, the area that's missing. Like in the X-ray, you can see like there's a gap, like a space where pus had built up in that tooth.
Did they squeeze? Oh, see.
No, so that picture that you guys see is after the doctor has ripped out the pulp in my tooth, and he's put in some really grody tasting antibacterial. He sprayed it inside the tooth into the area, and he let me sit there for 10 minutes while the bacteria died, basically. That's where that picture was taken.
This one right here, right there.
Yeah, I think.
And you got the cardboard hanging out.
Yeah, it's not cardboard. It was like from rubber. It was a chalk block. He called it a tooth block.
So were you drunk at this point? Were you drunk?
I was. At no point did I ever become intoxicated.
What?
That is more liquor than I have ever drinking in my life.
Really?
I was never drunk.
Really?
I was trying, Clowntown. I swear to God. I was trying.
Not for lack of trying.
I was trying real hard.
Oh, man. Right.
No, I wasn't drunk at this point.
Right.
I wasn't even in pain at this point. I was totally chill at this point. The instant that he numbed my jaw, I didn't feel shit for the rest of the time.
Right. Yeah. Once they can get in there, they're the rescuers.
It was almost as if someone had pinched my inside of my jaw, and then it was nothing ever again.
It was a pinch.
Time.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Done.
That's Novocaine. And
yeah, I think that's called I was pretty sure that's Novocaine. Fucking A, that Novocaine, man.
That's Novocaine. And
numb the shit out of
me. Big Pharma, go do everything you need to do to get more of those things.
More Novocaine.
Thank you for inventing Novocaine.
It's incredible.
It's incredible. It does the exact job we need it to do.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
And it's like safe for everything too. Localized numbing agent.
It's just a numbing agent. It doesn't have any lasting effects, right? No permanent effects, right?
No, man, it's actually really short lasting. I would say it lasts 30 minutes.
It's not. It doesn't last
maybe
long
a
at
little
all.
bit longer.
Yeah.
It probably depends on the amount that you get and who you are.
It's probably about a 90-minute type of thing with a pretty steep drop off, and then it kind of still feels fat after a while. But yeah.
See, mine, I couldn't feel it whatsoever, and then it started tingling, and then it was back again.
Right.
That's how mine felt.
Oh, man.
It's Novocaine. It's Novocaine. It's like Dovahkiin, but a little slightly different.
But to Shady's point, how long did you wait? Like, because I remember about a year ago.
I was complaining a long time about this tooth. I knew this tooth was bad.
Yeah.
I really did. How long did I wait until the last possible moment?
Until last possible
what I waited.
Right.
I mean, it's just how there, Shady. I said it, okay?
So let me just give you a contrast to this picture that you're looking at here, guys. Shady, everybody.
A contrast to it.
I have a few fillings. I hit the dentist twice a year for my annual checkups.
Twice a year? Last time I was at the dentist,
I know.
Fucking A.
I know. Before this, long ass time.
Long ass time.
I floss 5 to 6 nights a week.
You floss?
100%.
Props to you, bro.
100%.
Props.
100%. I brush my teeth.
Well done.
After breakfast. Sometime after I get up, and then oddly enough, I do it. I usually don't at lunch, but I do it when I get home from work.
I think I need to pick up. I need to brush after eating.
And then before I go to bed. So I am routinely 3 times, and then I floss before I go to bed, and then
get some perfect teeth,
and then I rinse. By the way,
awesome.
It's probably been, since I've had any issues at all, it's probably been about 12 years since I've had any tooth issues at all.
Congratulations, Clowntown. Well done, sir.
Bro.
Well done. I'm impressed.
Yeah. As a kid, for sure, like I had some cavities in my baby teeth and they were gone. I did my thing, but I always take care of teeth.
I can't remember if I had lots of cavities as a kid.
Yeah.
Definitely have lots of cavities now.
But by the way, here's the issue. You only get one set.
You get one? Yeah, not really. I'm literally going on Monday to get a new tooth.
Well, I'm just saying.
Sort of. Effectively a new tooth.
Effectively, but those aren't yours.
They're mine.
You got to buy them.
This is my mouse.
Right. Yeah, you got to buy them.
Sure. I bought them the first time.
I guess you're only going to grow one set.
Food. You're only going to grow one set.
Right.
I feel like that's
and they got to last a long ass time.
They got to last a little while until you get some new ones.
Time. Here's what I'm hopeful for is stem cells where they can
regrow your tooth.
They can seed your gum line and grow a new one. Right.
That sounds fucking science fiction right there, Clowntown.
I don't think we are very far from that. I think we're probably.
Can we worry about like growing a liver first, or like a heart? Because I feel like people who are suffering from terrible tooth decay.
Both and
versus people. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's have an order to operations though here though.
Oh, for sure. Let's grow new hearts and livers and stomachs and all
kidneys.
that. Yeah, kidneys, all that jazz.
Stomachs? Do people need new stomachs?
But I would say
as many sets of teeth as you wish. Listen to the NG.
I would say that there is the path forward for long-term teeth is that one's starting to go bad. We can fill it a few times, but before the next time we do a root canal, no, we're not going to do a root canal. We're going to dig it out, and we're gonna put these little stem cell things in it. We're going to pack it. It's going to sit there for a day. You come back tomorrow. We pull this little packing out, and then in about 3 months, a new tooth will grow, and then we'll put a little, like a little Invisalign on it, and we'll just straighten it up.
That sounds. Would you want to go through growing a new tooth again, though?
100%.
You would want to go through growing a new tooth.
I do it. No problem.
You do it. When's the last time you grew a new tooth, Clowntown?
Oh, a long time ago.
Okay, well, I'm not sure that you have a good perspective for the situation.
I will tell you.
How much it hurts.
I will tell you. When you grow, okay, so Shady says you grow 2 sets.
You technically, I mean, but we're
your
talking
baby
about
teeth come
teeth.
in, right?
Your baby teeth,
right? Your first set, and they're very temporary. They shake and come out somewhere around 6 or 7. They're like, yeah, right. Then you have another set of your final teeth are your adults, and they come in, and then you have your wisdom teeth, which are your kind of your final set, right?
Yeah, but they're a vestigial set, I think. Like they're not. They cause more problems in modern day than they.
Yeah, and for modern day they do, right? So we intentionally pull those out.
I think maybe I don't actually understand why wisdom's teeth are a thing.
It's because
was it a common place to lose your back teeth?
Yeah, well, it was a common place to lose a bunch of teeth, and then these were your.
We're not like sharks where we're like, oh yeah, we lost a tooth.
No. This is how. Yeah, that vestigial thing you just said. We used to. There's tribes in say Africa that do not have dental care like the Western world does, and they need their wisdom teeth.
I see. Okay.
So, right now,
all 4 of your wisdom, Shady.
Now,
too bad they don't make you smarter, huh?
I.
That's fired.
Had.
It's your cue.
I had you're gonna miss it here.
What?
I had 3 sets of adult teeth come in.
3? So you had a total of 4 sets of teeth?
I was a shark.
What's wrong with you?
My baby row, and then every one of these, I had to have multiple pulled until I finally got to the last one.
What
and
the
then
fuck?
then I could get my braces.
I don't believe you. This is made up. You're making this up. This is not real. You need to share with me some type of disease or something not a disease, I don't know, a genetic thing that you had.
1,000
you grew extra teeth?
I had extra teeth. Some had 2. All of my bicuspids on the top and bottom, all of them had 3 teeth coming in where 1 was coming in. I had 8 teeth pulled in one day as a 13-year-old.
These are your adult teeth. You just remember this incorrectly. Get your mom on the phone.
No.
Get your mom on the phone.
As a 13-year-old, I had 8 teeth pulled in one day because I had more adult teeth coming in than I needed.
I don't believe you. This is fake. It's fake news.
Next time we're at Nana and Papa's place,
I'll ask her. I don't mind.
You need to remind that question. Here's the thing.
I need some.
She probably has them still.
She has the teeth? Grody, dude.
Oh yeah. She probably has them.
Why does she have the teeth?
She probably has them. She could probably show you like all of them if you wanted to see them.
Well, that's a mouthful, Dutch says.
Wah, wah. Here. Yes. So
I'm not buying this content. You got to bring some proof next time, all right? Because
I was the tooth pull king because
tooth pull king.
What was happening was
I was
a
genetic freak.
Right. So there were some teenage years where I had teeth and I used them for a couple years and then they were yanked out and I had some new ones.
I had 4 teeth pulled before I got braces. I still have them. What's wrong with you guys?
I don't know. Why are
we keeping teeth?
I don't. My parent, the madre does.
You haven't kept any of your children's teeth?
Oh no, that's gross. Why would you do that? If the wife has, fine.
I bet you the wife has.
Maybe not.
I feel like this is a common thing.
I don't know. She's pretty utilitarian.
If you lost an arm, would you want to keep the arm?
Oh, in a jar. Yeah, we can hang that up. And what would be
Which
crazy?
you were like, oh, yeah,
what would be
definitely.
crazy is like, look, everybody, look in there. Keep your eye on it, and then I'd move it with my mind, and it starts waving at you.
That would be absolutely incredible, Clowntown. You could do a circus show.
That's my
just with that.
Yeah. So that's my special ability is growing teeth.
Would you be allowed to keep an arm out? I think it's your arm.
But here's the thing: is when I got braces, my teeth weren't really jacked up, and they weren't in the wrong place.
Jacked up.
Most of it, the braces were to hold everything in place while all these teeth were coming in.
I see. Okay.
So, yeah. So I got
sounds
braces.
like a scary time for you, 13-year-old Clowntown.
Oh, I got braces
I think
super early.
I have some insight to why you are
right.
how you are.
I got them. I got braces in. I was 8 and I got braces.
What about Ash? Does he have also 19 different teeth?
No, he does
He's
not.
a witch. Yeah, we'd have burned you at the stake, to be honest.
Neither of my kids have the same condition I did.
Actually, do you think that if you were born in Africa, a tribal society, you would have just died because of the tooth pain that you were experiencing?
Most likely.
You just had like 16
or it would have got infected or something. Oh,
right,
100%. I shouldn't be here.
Okay.
All
right,
100%.
interesting. So you're actually you're a negative thing. I thought this was the future, man. I thought everyone's gonna start being born like Clowntown.
If
3
I
sets
had,
of teeth.
maybe if I do it today, maybe I could like start donating teeth to people who don't have them. You know,
like, hey, here's some teeth. I don't think that will work.
maybe it could be loaded with stem cells. You don't know.
It could be loaded with stem cells in your teeth.
Maybe. Who knows?
No.
Who the hell knows?
I think we do know. I think we
do we
literally
know? Do you know?
I think we know.
No.
I don't know necessarily,
know?
but I think we know. As a populace, I think we know where stem cells are from.
Do you know? Yeah.
I don't know all the places you could grab a stem cell. I'd say not a tooth though.
I had a bunch of this business here with, being all looking at the ceiling with those things on and the bib on.
Yeah.
And I was done with almost all of this at somewhere around 14, 15. Done. And then past that,
Cost your parents $1 million, I'm sure.
Anytime I do something
million.
dangerous, to
Those
this
teeth
day,
I paid for.
yes,
Hey,
yes,
I paid for those teeth you got in there.
right, 100%. When I told my mom hey mom, I'm starting to do jujitsu. I'm starting to train like 3-4 times a week. Honey, get a mouth guard, protect those teeth.
Honey, get those teeth fixed.
Yeah.
Make sure.
1,000%. It's anytime I do something dangerous or any risky,
you do it, huh?
protect those teeth. Protect those teeth.
Protect some teeth.
Yeah.
Your head could get blown off, but protect your teeth.
Yeah.
So if you were to have to be killed, would you think you would take the heading, or would you do hanging? Would you do firing squad? Would you go with the lethal injection?
I want to say either the guillotine. No. Okay, number 1 is lethal injection because you pretty much just go to sleep.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
No.
The first one is a super dose of sleeping.
Of sleepy night-night
sleepy
drugs.
night-night.
There has been recorded cases where the sleepy night-night drug does not work.
Right. Oh, it 100% works on me. I love them.
You know.
I've tried most of them and they all work. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Do you know which sleepy night-night drug it is? Because it's like some heavy-duty sleepy night.
Look,
You've never had that
I'm
one before.
sure my body is very accepting of sleepy night-night.
Oh yeah.
100%.
You betcha.
100%.
I feel like getting a beheading wouldn't be bad at all.
Right.
I mean,
Number
like
2.
guillotine.
Number 2 is guillotine.
Okay.
Number 3 is firing squad, I think.
Number 3 is firing squad?
Right.
Would you rather do drowning or firing squad?
Oh, firing squad, 100%.
Really?
It's so quick.
I
It's
feel like the
quicker than
issue
you
with
think.
The firing squad is
Yes.
quick?
Yes.
No, it's not.
100% it is.
Okay, all right, so first
Oh, the
problem
lead
with the
up to
firing
it.
squad.
I'll have a smoke.
Doesn't matter. You're standing there at the board that they're going to shoot at you. First problem with the firing squad is that Jonathan doesn't want to kill another person, so he just misses. He just doesn't even hit you.
Stupid Jonathan.
Frederick, he doesn't want to get in trouble. He doesn't want to kill anybody either, so he just shoots your ass in the leg.
Everybody has a
Now,
blank.
Turns
Blank.
out there's 6 Jonathans. Okay.
No, everybody.
And they all
everybody
shoot you in the
aim.
leg.
No, everybody.
And you don't
aim.
die. Besides, we're bleeding out.
That's why the blank's there.
There is no blank.
There is a blank.
Okay? Everyone just shoots. No one's gonna want to shoot you, Clowntown.
No, always. There's always a
in
blank.
cold blood.
There's always a blank.
Even if there's a blank, I don't understand how it would prevent me from wanting to shoot you in the head or force me to shoot your head.
You know what the purpose of the blank is?
I get the idea. Oh, maybe I had the blank, so I didn't shoot him to death.
Right.
But when I shoot a target, I know that was my bullet. Pretty sure.
No, it's
Like,
too
there's-
fast for the human eye.
I have seen. No, I have been doing shooting
unless
range.
it's a tracer. Unless it's a tracer.
No tracer. I've fired, seen the impact off the target. Like, yep, that was my bullet that hit.
But there's a dude.
100%.
There's a dude shoulder to shoulder with you. Could have been his.
All right. So this training exercise, I had my left hand on the shoulder of my sergeant in front of me, and our rifles are over across our chests, and we're shooting at targets, and we're walking. So I can see where he's shooting and what he's shooting, and I can see what I'm shooting. And I'm like, yep, he just hit that target. Yep, he just hit that target.
Can we do that?
Hit that target. Can me and you do that?
Yeah.
Fuck no. That sergeant I was shooting with had years of training. Okay, so did I. You? No, absolutely not.
I'll be in front of you. You can be behind me.
Worst would be drowning. All right. So drowning. My thing with drowning is, oh my god, I'm drowning. I passed out.
No, it would hurt.
Yes.
You breathe in.
No, it wouldn't.
Sting.
You would breathe right. You would breathe in the water, and then moments after that, you'll pass out.
Sting. It stings so bad.
It's gonna hurt. You're gonna have it in your nose. It's gonna be painful. Firing squad is better than drowning, though. No.
Yeah.
No way. You're a madman.
Hey, you asked me what I would pick.
That's true.
Right.
I did ask you,
and I would do
firing
squad because I think there's a firing squad is 5 people, and they give one guy a blank.
5. I'd rather be 1,000 people, wouldn't you?
And what they do is everyone aims at the heart, and it is over so quick.
Everyone
Bam.
aims at the heart.
And
maybe.
you see guys go. It's like 1 hippopotamus, 2 hippopotamus, and they're
It's gonna shoulder to learn to strap body shield, but it's not a body.
and they're unconscious. It's a 2-second unconscious.
You were talking to me about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Right. That's our intro. That's our intro slides.
Oh, we had some slides. Oh,
Always. We always have intro slides now.
Two things I never do. I never watch the beginning.
Do you listen to the music?
Listen to it. I don't listen to the music either. I have my own music.
We had Hitchhiker's Guide quotes, and we had some badass music. It was a Payday soundtrack. I've forgotten how good that Payday soundtrack is.
You forgot how good? You remember that?
It is really, really good. Payday 2 soundtrack is amazing.
That's cool.
It is. So I've been using that
Isn't
for
it just like some techno music?
my intro. Some of it is,
pumping jams.
Some of it is, yeah.
You know what game has really good music? Kingdom Come Deliverance. Terraria has really good music.
Yep.
Terraria has music that has not annoyed me in 3,000 hours.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
That's very impressive, right? Yeah. I've never wanted to turn Terraria music off. That's right.
Well, I've done it before, but
anyway,
it never annoyed me.
So, you have one less tooth. I have about.
I don't really have one less tooth. I have almost the exact same.
I have about
amount
22 less tooth.
22. Less tooth.
Less tooth.
Sonata music. Sonata music is like on a freaking rave. It's also scary music. I really want you to play Subnautica Clowntown. I would love to see you piss your pants with that game.
I can't. I can't. We're not supposed to be in the water.
Please do it.
We're not supposed to be in the water.
We're not supposed to be in the water. I agree.
We're not supposed to be.
We're pretty okay in the water. We do all right.
Oh, really, meaning we kind of survive for a little bit.
We're okay.
Right.
Intro music is always at 1,000,000% volume. I always
Right.
have to start stream with my computer volume muted. Look at that. You can't even do music good. Everyone's complaining about how loud the music is. It wasn't loud for me though.
You have to start streaming with computer volume muted. Oh, all right. Well, yeah, I put it up into the yellow, so it's pumping.
The yellow. Oh, I see.
On the levels.
Yeah, right. But maybe our voices. I don't know, man. Look, we're getting feedback right meow.
I guess. All right. While you were Monday morning at 5 a.m., while you were hurting and drinking your sorrows away, your tooth away, at that exact same time, I woke up, maybe 30 minutes before, at 4:30 a.m. I have my alarm is set to 5:30 because I'm gonna be on the mat at 6 for jiu-jitsu, right?
Okay. Yeah.
4:30 a.m. I wake up to I would say 6.5 or 7 out of 10 pain in my groin.
Wow.
Like
from
somebody
your Pepe surgery?
Punched.
Did you have a boner?
No.
Okay.
I had a pain. Like somebody punched me in the Pepe.
Are you telling me that sometimes when you get hurt, you don't get a boner?
No, never.
Oh.
No,
okay.
Never. No, hurting is the
one.
opposite of what we do with that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sometimes, a little bit of give and take.
A little bit of rough trade? No.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B?
A little bit of rough trade? No. I woke up
Okay.
like somebody punched me in the ding-ding.
punched you at a 7? Yeah, okay. That's pretty extreme pain. Yeah, all right.
Right. No. I was not. I was not strong like Bull.
What did?
I don't know, but I got up
boner.
and I had. I mean, it was felt like, oh man, even my stomach and maybe back here in my kidneys were.
Oh, okay. It was abdominal area.
Yeah, and then
that's called having to take a shit, Clowntown.
Yeah, no. And then so I rolled out of bed and I stood up, and then I kind of like started feeling around, and
as you would do,
as one does,
one does.
I didn't have to poop or anything like that, and I did graze one of my boys, and it went and I found the source of the pain while I was standing up, and I almost fell forward and fell into the wall.
That'd been a good story.
And then I kind of just staggered in there, and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna sit on the toilet so that one, I know I do have to hit the restroom, because if I ever wake up before my alarm, I'm gonna have to go to the restroom pretty quick. So let's go ahead and go. And two, I wanted everything to kind of hang open air and then kind of do some.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to get to your workstation so you could do some operation.
Right. I need to go figure out what was going on.
Okay, what's your workstation for working on your testicles? Maybe like a circle? You could sit on top of?
I need a circle. I could set them down the center and then figure them out. Right.
So I feel like you went directly to the correct location to proceed with your current task.
And so then I'm going, okay, like I'm in the deal. Then I check them out for a little bit, and I find the source of the pain, and I'm going, oh man, that hurt, and it did feel like it was a punch because it did start subsiding over a while, right?
So you think someone hit you in the dick while you were asleep?
I suspect the wife.
Like that. She came in and she's like,
just for no reason, just that. My only comment about
you didn't even tell me you enjoyed dinner tonight.
I don't have any evidence. I was asleep.
I mean, it's easy.
I'm just
I've gotten
saying,
hit in the face before by Ashley while she was asleep because a hand comes out, whack.
I'm just saying, one, she had access.
She
had access. Two, it's kind of consistent with her attitude towards.
You're right. Has she ever punched you in the dick before?
No, never.
Never.
But I feel like it's consistent with
Do you know
with her
anybody
attitude.
else?
It's consistent with her attitude towards my genitalia. I'm just saying.
Is there anybody else who's ever hit you in the dick before? Do you remember?
Oh yeah. Like my buddies.
Your buddies just hit you in the dick?
As a teenager. Oh yeah, it was a all out contest to see who could do the 2-finger flick.
Did you guys do the thing where if you sit down in the chair, you have to rub the back of your head?
No.
No? Okay, so we had a game we played, but that had rules in it, and if you followed the rules, you couldn't get hit. If you forgot to do a part of the rules, you could get hit.
Right, we had plenty of those dumb ones, but there was one where it was one of these below the waist. You know what you're doing.
Right.
Below the waist, and then they punch.
That just means you're gay.
Right.
Or something dumb.
Yeah, well, it was a punch in the shoulder.
That was the stupidest
And if
game.
someone punched you in the shoulder, they had to wipe it off. Otherwise, you get to you punch and wipe it, right? Otherwise,
Everyone
it's the dumbest game. Otherwise, they get to punch you twice because you didn't clean it. It was dumb.
Just boys.
Yeah, it's
boys being dumb.
It's boys being dumb, 100%.
These games.
But we had all the time where it was the 2-finger flick. It was never like an open punch. Like we're not barbarians, okay? We're not barbarians.
I've seen groups of friends just punch each other in the dick for these games.
I mean, we were civilized. we had morals. We had morals.
Minor pain,
right?
Not massive, not actual injury that's gonna mess you up for the rest of your life.
There was a code. There's a code.
Okay,
Come on,
sure.
bro. Come on, bro. There's a code.
I guess.
But there was the back. Just the flick. Just.
You telling me I can't use the baseball bat in your dick?
No, we're just gonna graze them. We're not here.
Well, you fell for the thing.
We're not here to have a career-ending injury or anything.
A group of animals? Yeah, definitely.
It's just little graze nuts. Just little graze nuts.
Little graze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
And then if they did get you, it's okay, all right, you got me. High five, bro. Yeah, all right, we're good.
High five, bro. I guess I grew out of these games when I was in high school. Actually, I think middle school is when I played these games.
Yeah, middle school, and we had a bunch of college too. There's a bunch of that business. So at the same time, at the same age, you were doing
college,
all that crazy stuff in the Army.
You were in college.
I was in college, and we were flicking each other in the ding ding.
In the same time in our lives, not
not the same exact time, but the same age. We were doing about the same thing, right?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, and I'm sure the Army had you and your Army buddies had 1,000 different. I mean, 1,000 different fights and weird barbaric things that you do to each other, right?
Yeah, there are some things that were weird and barbaric. Sure, I agree. Some things.
What was the one where you guys were in your full gear in the shower and you and your other buddy just started laughing at each other?
I remember this. That was basic training.
I
think the weirdest thing that happens in between soldiers in basic training, there was this one guy who would hurt himself for money. You could just be like, cut your wrist, and give him $5, and he would do that.
Right. There was also that one dude who would eat anything for $1.
Yep, there's that guy too, definitely.
Right.
I think that was me.
Oh, was that
actually.
You? One dude ate a dead roach, and
grody.
I think he cleaned up like $31 that day. It was really good.
That's pretty for a dead. I mean, that's good work right there.
Right, good work. If you can get it.
Take him an hour
because everyone would come around and go, "Hey, what are you doing?" He says, "Oh, Scott's about to eat a roach," and then they would go, they'd go, "Oh, I want to see this," and he's like, "All right, if you're watching, then you're paying up. I think that's fair. I want $4 from you. I want $5 from you. I don't like your attitude. I want 7. Right? Yes. Yeah.
Just like a stripper.
Hey, if you're watching, you're paying.
You're paying. That seems fair to me.
Right. So he ended up.
Would you ever do male stripping?
Like $31. What's that?
Would you ever do male stripping?
What again?
Would you be a gigolo? No, it's not a gigolo though.
Again?
Just male stripping. Again?
Again?
Oh, fuck! I didn't hear you say that. Again? All right. Tell me about your time doing male stripping. I wonder. Well, yeah, no, don't even want. They can't. I don't even charge these SFX.
I mean, I could. I'm not tall enough.
You could do.
I need to be taller.
You do have to be tall. That's true.
And I would probably need about a good 6 weeks to make to put on some pounds, get my body in shape, get my abs all nice, and you
have to do bodybuilding rather than muscle building.
Right. Yeah. You gotta do some bodybuilding. Give me about 6 weeks and I could do it.
6 weeks, man. You have these. You.
See,
Clown Child, me hanging out with you, I feel like you're not.
I would have to quit
physically fit, but you're like 6 months and I'll be good to go to do a male stripper thing.
No. I didn't say 6 months. It's 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Sorry, 6 weeks.
But that means quitting my job.
Cool. Yeah, okay. 6 weeks of working out straight.
6 weeks and I'd quit my job.
What workout would you do?
Oh, I would probably do the one that 300 did.
Yeah,
the guys from 300. One. I would get on there. I would probably.
Would you also get painted on though?
No. I would glisten up. Like I would for sure do arm butter. I would also take some classes probably. You can get a lot done with 8 hours in the gym every day. But I would definitely go take some stripper classes and go do a study with some other dudes who would do it, and I would just be like an understudy and go watch.
Yeah,
and learn the tricks.
Are you sure you're not just doing this today? You seem like you have a really educated plan,
bro. What are you talking about? Yeah,
like you're really in depth. Yeah, I'm gonna get a groove. I'm gonna get like a apprenticeship with another stripper.
Yeah,
and he's gonna teach me the ways of being a stripper.
Yeah.
I feel like. Should probably take pole dancing. Honestly, do you need to do pole dancing as a male stripper?
No, it's more like African dancing type of tribal type of stuff that they like. No,
stripper study for science, bro. Yeah, I don't think you need a pole. I think for
dudes
women the pole
don't do poles.
No,
it's more
stripping apprenticeship.
Yeah, it's more. I'd probably I'd have to do an understudy too, because there's some tricks that I'm sure they use.
Some tricks. Some muscle flexing tricks that they use, I'm sure.
And oddly enough, one of the greatest things to do to build muscles is workout, but also sleep. Like you have to sleep like 11, 12 hours a day to get that muscle.
Food is also important.
Right, and food and all that other business.
Meal stripping, poles already included.
Wah, wah. Good job. But yeah. I would do an understudy. I would exercise. One of the things that you remember the American Gladiators show.
I do vaguely remember the show.
Right.
It's a show where they have to do a bunch of obstacles, basically,
right.
And that's
correct.
They're ridiculous obstacles sometimes.
They were interviewing like 2 or 3 of them at once, and they were talking about, well, take me through a regular day of one of your gladiators, take me through a regular. Let me see if I can find one. American.
I feel like if you were to be like an American Gladiator guy, the number one thing that you want to do is simulate the course you're on, and then just do that course over and over and over and over and over again.
Right, but they were interviewing these guys, and they said, "Well, take me through a normal day," and they're saying, "Yep," and they talk about they were in the gym the whole time, and then they said, "Oh, by the way, you have to get your body some rest." And he says, yeah, I sleep 12 hours. I sleep 11, 12 hours a day. And everyone's like, what? And then the other couple gladiators behind him went, yep, 12, 13 hours a day of sleep. Yep, it's
gotta
super
build that
important.
muscle up, huh?
Super
Sleepy
important.
night times. Man, I could do that job.
Oh yeah.
No, I actually don't know if I want to sleep for 12 hours a day. That
Well,
sucks.
you're a world class sleeper. Like I
could sleep pretty hard if I want to. Yeah.
If you really focus, like
I really focus
you're
on it.
Yeah,
I could wake up, be fully rested, go back to bed. Boom,
yeah,
nailed
100%.
it. Wake up 8 hours later, be tired, go back to bed, wake up.
Yeah, wake up, hit the restroom, grab some food, go right back to bed, no problem.
Right back to bed, easy peasy.
Easy, no problem.
World-class sleeper. If you know you're a really good sleeper, when you have fallen asleep at some time while walking, and then be like, where am I?
Oh, really? Have you done that before?
I have fallen asleep while walking before.
All right, this is the one from the late 80s, early 90s. This is the cast. And there's everybody recognizes Nitro in the dark on the dark-headed guy on the right.
Oh my God.
That's these guys.
They're so orange.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh my God, that chicken! All the chicks here could beat my ass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You're swole.
Laser is up there on top.
Oh,
and,
I remember that guy's. Is it a guy? I remember the name Laser.
Yep.
Fuck, I probably watched a lot of American.
Hawk is center left.
Laser.
Turbo, I think, is upper right. And then Diesel.
How much do these guys get paid to do this?
Diesel is far left opposite me. So that's Diesel. Then I think Ice is in there. That's the blonde front row. I think her name's Ice.
You remember all these names off the top of your head, or you have a list here?
I'm a professional broadcaster. Look, I'm not. I can't prepare.
You're professional, so you have a
Blaze.
list.
There's let's see.
Turbo's majestic mane / swoon.
Diamond was another one. I think the big tall guy in the back was Tower. I think he was on 65 episodes. And then Sky, I think
episodes.
Sky was the one nearest to me right there. Saber is the one in the center, I think.
Well, that's interesting, I guess. So you would do the training that these guys would do to be a male stripper.
Like, I mean, if ladies, would you like to see someone who is Lance Armstrong figure, who is muscular but skinny, or would you like to see one of these beefcake dudes strip?
Beefcake? Strip? Good question. Shady Lady, the only lady here? Let us know.
Shady, Zakel, anybody? Weigh in?
I don't want to see any of these people strip.
Exactly.
Would you rather have Armstrong then?
Right. So Lance Armstrong, oddly, his body is for endurance and it's toned and muscular, right?
He's a normal-looking human being.
But he's a normal-looking human being, right? He's kind of
a filthy fucking animal.
He's kind of my build.
Piece of shit.
Right? He's kind of my build, right?
Right.
He's more.
How tall is he actually?
More marathon runner. Oh, he's I think he's like 5'11". He's 5'10", 5'11". He's the perfect height for whatever is built for cycling.
They made the bicycles for him.
Pretty much.
That's what you're telling me.
Like he's not. You don't want to be too tall. You don't want to be too short. Whatever is perfect. It's like Tiger Woods is the perfect height for a golfer, because you don't want to be too short because then you can't get the power, but you don't want to be too tall because then the ball is so far away from you and you can't hit you can't control it very well. Tiger Woods is, I think Tiger is 6'1" and the perfect height for a golfer.
Golf sucks.
Maybe, but
I said it. I hate golf.
Yeah.
Golf's lame.
Yeah, it's crazy. But when you think of the perfect golfer, yep, Tiger is 6'1", 185 centimeters. He is the perfect, absolutely perfect height for a golfer. And I would say Lance Armstrong is the perfect height for a cyclist. So anyway, so that's what I would do if I had to strip. And you said, okay, all right, June. If you would say, you said, okay, June 1st,
you need to strip.
You're stripping. What would you do? Right. That's probably what I would do.
You would just do that. Okay, sure, yeah.
Lance
Those guys are
Armstrong.
pretty
Oh,
bulky.
hey, Lance Armstrong is 5'9.5". Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
He's not super tall. You can't be that tall and be. You can't be lanky on a bike. You don't want to be short on a bike. You can't be lanky on a bike. You got to be. It's like the perfect height. So there you go.
Well, I think that I'm too short to ride a bike now.
He weighs what I walk around at. He's a 165 on his
I want
bike.
someone toned, not beefy. Why are you with Jason then?
Oh, whoa.
Fucking limp noodle. Hey, Aaron, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
Oh man. But this is what that's what I would do. So I would indeed probably have to quit my job. I'd probably spend 6 days in the gym. I get my diet down. I would do an apprenticeship where like 3 or 4 nights a week I would go out with to a male strip club and probably pay them for their services and get their advice and do like interviews and all that sort of stuff and figure out ask them their
You thought about this way too much, Clowntown.
No.
Was this an off-a-cuff question?
You asked me what would you do, and I would say, 100%.
My mind is blown. You would do a lot of things, wouldn't you?
Look, if I want to put my mind to something, I'm going to excel at it. I'm going to be the best goddamn. I'm going to be the best goddamn male stripper ever.
You're going at it, you could say.
Yeah,
Adding it.
I do it.
Well done, sir. I'm impressed. I probably just wouldn't do a male stripper role. I don't think I could handle that. I don't think I have the body or physique. I'm not tall enough, that's for sure. Little pocket stripper. You can carry me around. You can put me in a cake. Actually,
I'm not that tall either, but I think I could do it. Okay, here's the secret. You don't have to be giant. You just have to be taller than the ladies.
Yeah, I guess so. So I don't think I am taller than enough of the ladies. I think I'm
That's
average male height, but I'm not. If the tall girls come in, they're not going to be
right.
like, oh, not the short one.
Well, if you were like tank built, then they would go, oh, okay, well, shoot.
If I was a dwarf, what are you telling me?
No. If you were just massive, full of muscle.
I don't know.
So Badger's 5.
I don't think muscles are super important.
5.5, and I think I'm right at 5'7". So I'm not super
pretty
tall.
short.
Yeah.
You are not taller than me at all.
What?
When I have my boots on.
When you have your boots on, right? We stood back to back, face to face the whole that whole week in December.
Yeah, I'm not EAY. We were like the exact same height.
Yeah, we were sitting down, Bozo.
M80. It was a good EAY actually. When are we having another fireside chat?
Oh, we need to do another one, don't we? We do.
Soon, TM.
I need to. I'm doing something in May.
3 years is almost over.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's
3
right.
years soon. Less than 30 days.
Well, you're within a month of doing it, right?
Yep.
Speaking of strip clubs, you had a strip club story that you alluded to.
Strip club story?
You had some strip club stories that you alluded to in your chat.
I don't have any in my note.
Whatever.
Nope. Never.
Is that a honor the dump or what? What are we doing?
No, I've been to strip club. I've been to a strip club a couple times. The only time I really had anything of consequence happen is when I went home from Iraq on vacation. My buddies and my girlfriend at the time went with me to a strip club. Well, they took me to a strip club. They paid a bunch of money to have a bunch of strippers dance on me, and it was okay.
It was okay, right?
It was okay. And that was it. There's my strip club story. It's not very interesting. It was all right.
But you and I are the same. Where I've been one time.
Max, you're 6 feet tall, you animal. What the hell?
Yeah, Foothouse.
Shady's
5'7". I think Jason's close to 6 foot.
See, CrossFit is a great idea for getting swole. Or for getting fit, rather.
Fit.
You
not
get
swole.
6'2"?
Not swole.
Jesus Christ. Foothouse, you're 6'1"
CrossFit
also?
will drop your fat and get you mobile to where you can do bodybuilding a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's
Max and Foot, you guys should just be strippers, man. Max, just be a stripper. Can you be a stripper in Russia? I'm not going to strip. Why? You're 6'2".
You could totally strip. You could totally
you
strip,
strip, bro. You'll be fine, man.
You'll
just
be
go
fine.
stripping.
Dude, quit your job, get in the gym, go nitro on everybody, sleep 12 hours a
Coach
day.
doesn't have a job. He's a student.
Do an understudy. You could do it. You could totally do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, I'll pay you $50. So if I can come in here, I'll pay you $100. I'll come in here 3 nights that you're working. You can show me. I'm just going to ask you questions, and I'll be out of the way. I'm just going to ask you questions about what you do, and you just talk about it while you're prepping. Does that sound good? That sound good there, Turbo? Iron Man?
Turbo. Fast Feet, Sheep Boy.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not like Cinnamon or Sapphire or
No, yeah, it has to be
Shasta.
Like some strong, like a dog name would be really good. Max would be a great name.
Yeah,
for your
Max.
stripper name.
Max Overpower. You know,
You think strip clubs are against the law in Russia? No way. No way. There's
male
no,
or female?
female? Definitely female strip clubs where
Cannot.
females are stripping.
Yeah.
There's no way that's allowed.
There's no way female stripping
No
is
way.
against the law.
Male stripping?
maybe
Maybe?
male stripping might be against the law.
Maybe? I'm not. I don't know. There's no way that female stripping is against the law.
There's no. Yeah, exactly. There's no
You
way.
could probably
that
find a
female
strip club
clubs-
in the most Middle Eastern place where having your ankles out is bad.
I could probably.
Probably.
I could probably start swinging a tablecloth, and I will hit a stripper,
Strip
who
club.
a working stripper.
Certainly in
and-
Houston. Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's like back-to-back strip clubs in downtown Houston.
Right.
No problem at all. Did you ask your dad just now, Max? And he was like, "Oh yeah, there's definitely strip clubs." That's what you just did, didn't you?
Are there strip clubs? Oh, yes, my
Yes,
son.
son. Yes, son.
Yes, my son. It is
Good accent,
dangerous,
Clanton. I like that a
dangerous
lot.
place.
Never go to strip clubs.
Never go to the strip club. Is that a good Max impression?
That's a great Max
Like
impression.
that?
Max's accent is so thick.
Yeah.
Thick.
Right.
Thick AF.
I went one time, and you and I are very similar, where pretty quickly we're going to go, the veil of allure will be lifted, and we'll go, oh, I see the game.
You're here for money.
Right.
You don't care what's going on.
You don't really care
more ones I
about
throw at
me,
you.
and I'm not really that sexy. You're trying to extract the $20 out of my, you're trying to extract the $100 out of my pocket, right?
And that is all there is to
That
it.
is the game, right?
Yeah.
And
And once that veil is broken, not even fun anymore.
right. Once that's gone, it never.
Not
It's
fun.
like the Matrix. Once you go down
Once
the
you take the
rabbit
red
hole,
pill.
you take the red pill. You can't unsee it, right? You can't go back.
Yeah, and it's just kind of loses its flair at that
Right.
point. There's lots of guys. I know lots of guys who've blown thousands
Yes.
of dollars at the strip
Yes.
club.
Yes. It is. It is amazing. And my buddy who went with me, his name was Clint, and Clint made the mistake of falling in love with one of the strippers.
Ugh, that's what they wanted. Just like basically be like, I have a
And-
12-month description to the stripper.
We were barely out of school, barely getting our first jobs, and I mean, so we are not wealthy dudes. Like we're
He
making,
was wealthy enough, obviously.
we're making entry level type of engineering type of jobs, which is good but not great. And I saw this stripper separate him from at least $300.
I like how he said separate him from like pry that shit out of his hand with a crowbar. Like,
So
can you hear
much
that?
so that he leans over to me. He had a bunch
like,
of,
"Help."
and he says,
To send help.
and he said, no, not send help.
No?
It was, Blake, can I borrow $20?
Oh my God.
And I said, hey,
Nope.
hey,
No.
it's a special night. We're all here to have fun. I love you, buddy. Here's a gift of $20.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, Clowntown, can I have $20 to buy heroin? Yeah, here you go.
Tonight is a celebration. It's just like my thing. It's like, look, same thing I told Ashley and you and the family when we were at the restaurant there. I said, hey, today is a celebration. I'm paying. Get whatever you want. Right? It's let's do this right. And then
Cool, yeah.
the only problem was that when I just kindly mentioned that, I said, however, leftovers come home with me, and then immediately Ashley's face. Wah, wah. It's like, oh, well, I just ruined that relationship. How about that? There's no more partnership.
What a huge mistake, Clowntown.
Anyway, but I just said, hey, and I'm fair, and when we're in the moment, I'm a fairly generous person, right? I'm just like, look, let's do this right. Let's make some maybe some bad decisions, but let's have a great experience tonight. So I just said, hey, go for it. Here's $20.
Make
Go
some
for
bad
it.
decisions.
Right.
I don't think I ever go anywhere like, you know what, today I'm gonna make some bad decisions.
Let's do this upright, right? And then I saw him. He gets done with that dance, that song, and then he turns over to my other buddy. My other buddy Colby was there, and he says, "Guess what? Let me borrow $20." Like he was he, and then he's like, "Let's go to cash machine." Like he was gonna burn through it all. He's gonna burn everything he had and get some more.
He
of
loved that stripper.
More of
What are
that
you gonna
stripper.
do? He was his favorite stripper. Now imagine if you can do that on a live streaming website.
I guess
The
you
future,
can.
you could have stripping at your home.
See, technology changed it all, I think.
I think it has probably. I don't know. The strip clubs probably do still pretty well. They still have the live aspect,
I doubt.
the touching aspect.
I mean, maybe.
I'm sure there's plenty of strippers who would take an extra certain amount to not be a stripper anymore and be something else.
Right.
Hooker. I don't know. I'm not calling anybody a hooker. I'm just saying.
I will say one other funny thing that happened that same night. I pissed off the waitress because
Told her that her drink sucked?
we arrived and we were already kind of tipsy, or I was already kind of tipsy, and I was cruising, right, as I do, cruising.
Sure, yeah.
Cruising.
Bruising.
I'm a professional cruiser, right? And she brought. She said, "Well, what kind of drinks?" And being it was a special evening, they said, "Blake, you're getting whatever you want." And so I said, "Just do a gin and tonic. I kind of like the flavor of those. Nice little refreshing little drink." So I said, "Gin and tonic." So I had the first one, and pretty weak. wasn't horrible. Wasn't too bad. And then 45 minutes go by. Get another one? No, anybody want another one? I said, "Yeah, sure, take another." And so grabbed the second one, and I did this for my first sip. I went, that's funny, because I think you might have misheard. I looked at the waitress. I said, "I think you might have misheard me. What I said was gin and tonic, but what you heard was ice water. Can I get?"
I think I remember you telling me this. And then from then on, she was pissed at you.
Oh, she was pissed. She did not. She did not like us.
She didn't pour that drink anyway.
Oh man.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know why she really gave a crap if she meant you.
Yeah, I was.
That's the way you endear yourself in a strip club. You definitely won't get poisoned and die there.
Right. Oh yeah.
It's not exactly a seedy
And
establishment.
100%. We could have been kicked out and just whatever. But that did not do us any favors. The joke was for the buddies around me that heard, that were listening to me. It was a.
Did you make her get you a new drink though?
Yeah, she did bring me a new drink. Right. So.
Well, she was working. She didn't want to do any of the working.
Right.
And you made her do some more work.
I did. But unfortunately, look, I was the joke that I was beating the bartender because she didn't pour that drink, right?
But you were using the waitress.
But I was beating the bartender. I was beating the bartender with the waitress.
With the waitress,
right? And it was and the audience of me watching this happen was my buddies. And it was just an unfortunate. Anyway, now, again, that night there were many bad decisions made. That was one of several. So there you go.
Yeah, strip clubs, guys. Don't even bother. Don't go to them.
You
okay?
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Don't really. Unless you're just so lonely. Just
not even then. Because
even if you're lonely,
yeah, that's what they want. Is they want you lonely, right?
You want lonely people. I mean, if you get happiness out of it, I think it's fine. Honestly, I mean, you are funding someone's life. I guess some of them are just going to college and shit and paying for it that way.
Yeah, I guess
you can make some dope money.
Right.
I'm sure.
All right, I do have one that is. I do have some stuff that's funny. I know how you like. I know how you like the Steam reviews.
I see. Yeah.
I found some that I'd like to share with you guys.
Just some Steam reviews that you like?
Some random Steam reviews that I found today. I'd like to put those up there. And we'll go through a few of them because it is. Some of them are very creative. Most of them are. Most of them don't make any sense. Like 800 hours play. And the one that we saw was Terraria. 800 hours played. Downvote. Unicorn Mount is gay. Right?
Yeah.
This one is for Outlast, which is a horror game. And 11.7 hours on record. Thumbs up recommended. And he says, all I can say about this game is that it's basically having an orchestra on your back while you are chased by naked, deformed men. Thumbs up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that game is. Yeah.
Yeah. You know how it goes.
Can you sort by funniest? on these
I'll just go through.
reviews? Okay.
Here's one call from a fun Firewatch, a game called Firewatch. You ever play this?
No.
I saw Pedwin play
I know
this.
it, though.
Yeah, I saw Pedwin play this. It was good. Firewatch, the one for Firewatch says, thumbs up, 5 hours on records. Quote, I found panties in the woods. Eyeball face. You know, the weird ASCII face.
Found some panties. Okay.
And then another one, 3.7 hours on record. Thumbs up, recommended. Mar McCanna says, much nicer than actually traveling through Wyoming in real life. in a fire.
Where are you getting these from? You're just pulling them from Steam pages, or
I found a little in an internet post.
Oh, okay. I see.
Here's
some other person curated this. I
right.
See, okay.
Don't Starve Together. Ashley's probably Ashley's greatest game.
Certainly her favorite game. Yes.
19 hours on record. Recommend. Makes a tree farm. One tree happens to be evil, sprouts a leg, and murders me and my friends.
Yep. This is
199.3 hours on record. Thumbs up. It's an early access review. One says, will destroy friendships, but it's okay. Thumbs up. 199 hours, thumbs up. You know, it's all right.
199 hours, it's okay.
It's okay. I
feel like hours are really the best indicator if you had fun with the game.
Oh, yeah. Have you? And here's one that you have played that I have not, called Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, I played Super Meat Boy.
I've never played this. It's amazing, right?
It's just an action platformer. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've never heard a negative review about this.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's put this up there. There's Meat Boy. If you move your fingers well enough that you're able to pass this game, you will be able to satisfy your girlfriend. Says 12 hours on record.
Correct. That is a hard-ass game. If you're good enough with your fingers to do that, you can definitely finger bang a girl. 100%. I agree.
4.7 hours on record. Batflash says it's like Hotline Miami, but you are only killing yourself.
You also die a lot.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then probably my favorite one, Sepa Fortis, 25 hours on record, says, now all my neighbors think I have Tourette's.
She's yelling, fuck! Okay, nice.
One game is that is very fun. This is 100% true. I have a couple thousand hours on record of this one. It is Ark. Survival Evolved. 11 hours on record. Wait, don't shoot. Says he gives a timeline. Spawned in early game for my first time. Cried a bit since the game runs pretty hard, though I know it'll get better. It's still playable. Still learning the controls, run around, saw a big rock, and thought, nice, maybe I can use this as a weapon. Upon closer inspection, it's dinosaur poop. Thought I could maybe throw poop at other people or dinosaurs. Couldn't figure out how to equip poop. Clicked on poop in the inventory. Clicked use item. By clicking use item, I thought it would let me put it in my hand to wield it. Instead, it made me eat the poop. Died the poop. Died to poop. Died to poop.
Died from poop. Eat dish. Yeah, okay.
Note to self, do not click use item on poop or other dangerous items. There you go. 11 hours. That's true, by the way. You, Ark, you can eat a lot of stuff, and it will...
you can eat poop, apparently. I didn't know that.
Jack you up.
Ark is lame anyway. Hey, Ashley.
What's up,
I just saw this post on Imager. Nice.
All right, there you go.
So you're just stealing from Imager, aren't you?
Sometimes. I found them funny.
We're coalescing stuff together, you know? So it's fine, yeah. We're allowed.
Here's the greatest one of the bunch to capture our point. Civ 5, Benji of the Zulu says, I only played a little, but it was fun. He has 3,404 hours on record. I only played a little, but it was fun.
Thumbs up.
Next one was Amazon Box says, thumbs up. Haven't spent enough time to give my full opinion, but it's good. He has 5,051 hours on record.
I think that's enough fucking time.
Neither of them say that both, and the funny part is both of them played. I played a little bit, but it's kind of fun. Play a little bit, kind of fun. That's right. Right. Hours are your best vote, right? That's
Really, they are.
They are.
Honestly.
That's your only thing. All right, let's go over here to Left 4 Dead. All right, Left 4 Dead 2.
There's gonna be some salt on this one. There has to be, because I Left 4 Dead 2. I don't know a saltier game.
It's not 173 hours on record. Sir Grayson says it's not about killing zombies. It's about protecting 3 idiots that do everything in their power to die.
Nice.
Princess Fuzz with 124 hours on record says, I modded this game, and now I don't know what it's about. Something to do with a virus and Shrek running at you shouting, Donkey!
Donkey! Oh, man, there's so many good mods.
I think I remember the original game being good, though. There you go.
I think. So many mods have been put in that game. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people play it and then don't even know what Left 4 Dead looks like anymore.
Right. I think, yeah.
Is it League the saltiest game? Well, I think competitive. No, I don't know. Maybe you're right, Max. There's some salty games.
Right. Left 4 Dead. Penumbra, Black Plague, never seen it or heard of it. 6.5 hours, Lord Crow says. Found a scientist locked up in a room. He told me to find a saw. Being a good piece of shit, I went out to find one. Found one, gave it back to him, and he transformed into a zombie from the hood and chased me around only to die by being shoved into a big refrigerator. 10 of 10, thumbs up. There you go. Penumbra. I've never seen that game. I thought it was...
I don't know the game either.
I don't know.
You're just picking random games now to talk about.
Well, no, it was just.
Is there any sales going on? There was a game released today called The Hunters.
Hunt. Yes. All right. Last one. Broforce is on my. This is on my wish list.
Broforce is interesting. I actually have it.
You have
It's
it?
interesting. Yeah, I have it.
37 and a half or 37 hours. X2 says my controller grew a mustache. I can't shave it off. It's incredibly dense. I'll grow fond of it eventually. Thumbs up. Sevikins with 40 hours on record says, literally the easiest way to become an American citizen. Recommended. Thumbs up. There you go. Play Broforce. I've never played Broforce. It's on my. I think it's on my wish list.
Broforce is pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
Pretty okay. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but
is it on my wish list?
All right.
Hey, look.
I probably wouldn't buy it unless you're gonna be playing it on like the TV with your friends.
It was a couch game.
Yeah, it's a couch game.
All right.
Okay, wait. Solaris' DLC came out today, and apparently it's like fucking top seller right now. It was, and now Hunt Showdown is beating it.
Oh,
Solaris
Broforce.
Apocalypse came out recently, and Hunt Showdown is a new game that I haven't even heard about. Everyone seems excited about it. I don't know what it's about.
This looks like
competitive first-person PvP. Okay, that's why.
Broforce looks like Contra. That's what it does.
It's just a little bit like Contra, yeah, but not much.
Let me find that game. It's number 2 on my wish list is The Hunt. Hunt Showdown.
Fantastic couch game. Yeah, Shady, I agree.
Fantastic
Mine
couch
Hunt.
game.
You want to see my hunt? My swollen, painful hunt.
Top sellers, online multiplayer, online co-op. 5 of your friends want this game, including 1, the Wolf. See if there's anybody else. Zorro does. Of course, Zorro. Esu and Marksman. There's the Hunt. Hunt is $30. And let me see. Hunt Showdown. It's a... let me grab a pic of it. Hunt Showdown.
It looks like it's PUBG, basically, with monsters in.
Well...
As it seems like.
I bet... Hunt Showdown. I bet it's going to be... fewer people. It's not going to be like a 50-person brawl.
Oh, yeah, probably so.
Because I think there's more emphasis on stealth and, sneaking and getting objectives. Kind of like, I don't know, it may be just the like a PUBG take on, what's the game, Dead by Daylight type of thing, where there's a hunter.
Interesting.
There's a hunter and a killer, and then you gotta dodge. It might be more of that. There you go, Hunt Showdown.
That would be interesting if they decided to do that.
Maybe. It's been closed beta for a long time. I applied for the beta. They did not.
No, they didn't give it to you.
No.
I didn't even hear about this. I didn't even know it was a thing.
I think I saw it because I think Wolf. I think for some reason I wanted to this game because of Wolf. for the longest time, it was on Steam, but it wasn't available. Like, you couldn't buy it. Right? It was just on.
Okay.
You could put on your wish list, and there was some talk about it and all that. And they might have done the open beta through Steam, where you couldn't really buy it, but now it's out there. Says Hunt Showdown is a competitive first-person PvP bounty hunting game with heavy PvE elements from the makers of Crysis, which I enjoyed.
Ooh, actually, that sounds kind of fun when they mentioned the heavy PvE elements.
Set in the darkest corners of the world, it packs a thrill survival games into a match-based format. So it might be like Hunger Games, like Crysis's take on Hunger Games. And did you play the Crysis series?
I have not.
There's your min-max save and resave and never ever win and make sure you get everything type of
game. First-person shooter?
I was a stealth maniac. It was kind of like Prototype. You enjoyed Prototype, right?
Oh, yeah. Did enjoy Prototype, yeah.
You can upgrade the crap out of your suit. And I was Mr. Stealth. So I would no one. I think no one in that whole game ever saw me. They just saw the dead body.
Wow.
Like, I think I stealthed that entire game. It was really fun, by the way.
That sounds pretty fun. I've heard you mention Crysis a lot of times.
Yeah, Crysis is.
I think that you really enjoyed Crysis.
I got into it. It was probably one of the first games that I think I used my awesome video card to its maximum potential was Crysis 2. Right when I jumped on the 980 Ti, and yeah, so I think that's the one I jumped on, and I was like, yes, awesome graphics, here we go, So
yeah, it seems fun. The reason I don't think I played that one is because it was too intensive for my computer at the time.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't touch it. Man, games are fun. What's the favorite game? What was your favorite game last year? We should do like a yearly roundup on stuff that we've done. No, okay. How about your favorite game? Maybe not necessarily that you stream. Event.
Oh.
Just that you played. Oh crap! Now I have to think about what was game also.
Yeah.
Shit. I played a lot of games last year. Can Steam help with this at all? Let's see. Steam.
With your hours? Yeah, your activity.
I just want to see my activity, maybe. Yeah.
I want to see my activity, not friend activity. You see profile. I don't know. 3 years ago, it would have been Payday 2.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is it going to be Factorio last year that you picked up and really loved?
Probably that was, yeah. If you thought a year ago, that's probably the one we picked up and really dug into.
Man, RimWorld, I started playing a lot last year.
Yeah, RimWorld. That was a good one. That was a good one from last year.
XCOM 2, I also played a lot of last year. Fallout 4, did I play that last year too?
Oh, I know mine. GTA, 100%.
GTA 5 is your game of the year last year?
2 years ago, I guess it was Factorio. Last year was GTA. It was GTA 5.
When did Stardew Valley come out also?
Yeah.
I need to do some research. I've played so many games.
Yeah, let me see if this is a thing.
So I went to my profile, then all games, and then sorted by playtime.
Yep, me too.
So I think XCOM 2 War of the Chosen is a really good candidate for my favorite game last year.
Yeah,
the War of the Chosen DLC really, really added an absolute metric shit ton to the game. And I think I played War of the Chosen for like 450 hours.
Wow.
After it came out. Like, I really went ham on it.
I'll show you. I'm gonna put up my top hours played here as a picture. This is pretty revealing for where my interests lie, and one of these will surprise you. It's pretty funny, actually. Let's do this guy. Hours played. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna be surprised. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Honey Pop? Honey Pop
No.
number 1?
No. All right, so there you go. So number 1, Ark 1642, which follows number 2, took over my number 2 spot, which Team Fortress used to be.
16? 1,642 hours?
Yeah. 1600.
Wow! That's like 1 or 2 hours.
Number 1 used to, for all time, for the longest time, used to be Team Fortress.
TF2?
TF2, yeah. And then Terraria is at 1,400 hours and stuck there. Factorio.
Between Terraria and Ark, you have more arrows than me in Terraria.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I don't even have 2 games that are over 1,000 hours actually played on my Steam list.
Factorio is 1392 at 1400, and then
How many games do you have over 1,000? 3?
4.
4?
4. Well, you have
Factorio.
You have like 3,000. You have 3,000
Ark.
in Terraria, right?
I do have 3,000. 2,983.
Right. Well, there you go. Well, there's
But
there's your
still.
difference. Yeah.
But I don't have a single other game in the 1,000 hours played range.
Yeah. Payday's 903. And then that little deal that I run when I'm on conference calls and not really listening to anybody is Creeper World. That's my little
Creeper World.
Creeper World 3. It's like a little.
I've never even 210 hours played. You're a goddamn animal.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then GTA and all of that GTA time is streamed. I would say
nice.
almost none of it is almost 0.0 is off air.
My list looks piddly compared to your list. To be
And
honest.
then look at this. Look at the bottom one. Let me
know.
transition this one. This very, 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 very bottom one you'll like. The last one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th on the list. I will tell
Plants vs.
you,
Zombies?
Plants vs. Zombies. We were a PVZ family.
Household?
Yes.
For a while? Interesting.
Plants vs. Zombies 1. Amazing. Super fun. A lot of good strategy on it. It's super, super, super good. It's a lot of fun.
See, I have a lot of games where I have about 200 hours or so in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
there's-
have like some fascinations.
And then there's
You
a
go
long
crazy.
tail
can't
of
believe this.
100 of about 100 hours
Yeah.
of Orcs Must Die 2 prototype.
Actually, I don't have that many that are 100 hours.
Freaking
I have...
okay. Freaking Wolf made me play Clicker Heroes for 132 hours, but in my defense, so many of those were left on overnight.
Yeah. Clicker Heroes is a game that you leave on over.
Yeah,
night.
it's
That's
supposed
the
to.
whole
Yeah,
point.
I would. I think I
pain.
probably played that for like 3 weeks, max. But they were. I just left it on so long.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't like those games. I actually have 100 hours in CS:GO. Can't believe that.
Yeah, all my hours in Counter Strike is all 1.6 before Go. Yeah.
Yeah, I played a lot of 1.6 too.
What about how many hours do you have in Dota?
Dota. Oh, I have to check. Probably less than 50.
I got 132.
Woo!
100 hours in Borderlands 1, 100 hours in
I
Borderlands
have
2.
12 hours in Ark.
Yeah. Screw
I
this.
have 50.
Screw
I have
this, I'm out.
51 hours in Dota 2.
The two newest that are on the rise is Slay the Spire. I've got 80 hours, and Just Cause. I got 70.
80 hours in Slay the Spire? Damn.
It's just that's instead of it's taking over my conference call game that I can just kind of click through some cards and all that.
Natural Selection 2, 23 hours.
Yeah, NS2 is somewhere on here.
So the guys who made Subnautica made NS2 too. The same
Oh.
studio, I believe.
Saints Row 4, 62 hours. Yeah, Saints
Nice.
Row. It's good. That's funny.
What is my least played game?
Oh yeah, let's go. I got to go all the way down.
Yeah. Okay. Least played game. Gish. 0.1 hours on record.
Worms Armageddon.
Nice. I haven't turned that one on yet.
Yeah.
I have Naruto
Oh.
Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution.
Oh, I
for
wonder if
0.1
all
hours.
these I've gotten somehow and never turned it on. That's
Well,
might
see,
be.
I'm not including which ones I haven't turned on. I have to
Let me
have
see.
0.1 hours in it, I guess.
Okay, let me go down
I
and
have
look.
tons of ones I haven't turned on. Jesus.
Guns of here. Okay, I told you.
Oh, Guns of Icarus.
Guns
That
of
was a free
Icarus.
game.
Yeah, it was a free game. 0.1.
We definitely should play that, though. That looks really fun.
One called Move or Die, which I think was part of a pack from Green Man Gaming. Sorry, I couldn't think of that.
Okay.
I was going Game Wisp.
Oh, right.
whatever.
You got that from those, like, cheap things. that you bought from
Probably.
GMG.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And then here you go, 0.1 hours, Deep Space Waifu. 0.1.
Deep Space Waifu, hi!
Where I played. You remember? I played for 8 minutes before and then minute 7, I realized it was you're shooting nudity.
You're shooting nudity.
You're shooting
I
clothes
guess you
off of
kinda
ladies.
are.
I was in bullet hell for 7 minutes before I went. Hey, there's a
And
naked
you're like,
lady
hey,
in the
wait,
background. Hey,
I'm shooting clothes off ladies.
is that what
right
we're
now.
doing?
See, this is how people end up dying, Clowntown, because people just blow stuff up and like, oh, is that Was that a person?
Never turned it on. Never turned it on yet. I haven't turned it on since.
Well, I mean, you enjoyed it for a little bit at least, right?
I guess. I went, oh, is that what we're doing here? Okay, well.
The moment it was about nudity, you disliked it?
Well, no, I mean, it's like, look, I could go, okay, if that's what the goal is, I can go get that somewhere else.
I can go get that.
Go get
Porn.hub.
Yeah,
Easy
I can
peasy.
just go tap that if I want to. I got some hours in Othello and Shopkeep.
A shopkeep and item keep. That's the item keeping game. I know what you're talking about. That game.
You're the.
It's got a weird name. Shopkeep, like a key. It's got like a weird
Keep.
K.
It's
Shopee,
the one.
That's what it is.
Yeah, Shopee Keep. It's the one where you're the guy selling to the adventurer instead of being the adventurer.
Right. Being adventurer. It's like visitor cleanup detail, sort of that kind of concept.
Yeah, it's like a new angle on a game. Oh, how many hours do you have on Rogue Legacy?
Very few.
I feel like I played this
zero. Apparently, I
way
totally
more.
played it though. I totally played Rogue Legacy. It says I have 0.
It says I have 1.7 hours, but I know I played. I think I must have played that off Steam hours or something. Or
so if you were
something.
if you go in offline mode, someone told me this recently. Offline mode and play a game, it doesn't count towards your hours? Question mark?
Oh, maybe.
That's what someone told me. I don't know if I believe that.
See, there you go. Shady has 1166 in Terraria, 1341 in Ark. Yep.
How many? 1,000 in Terraria?
Yeah.
182 in Stardew? I bet you have more.
Baldur's Gate. Good job. Love you, Shady. Look at that. Good girl.
She talks about Baldur's Gate all the time. I have
Baldur's
194 hours in Stardew Valley. Shady _fucking
What's up?
lady.
Oh, hell
Suck
yeah.
a dick. 250 hours of Monster Hunter already? I can't wait to play that game when it comes out on PC.
When it comes out on PC Master Race.
I don't know if it's going to be cross-platform compatible even. If I'm going to be able to play with other people. I'm just going to be playing with myself like I normally do. Some games wouldn't let you play in offline mode. What games, NG?
6 hours in Punch Club. I never got that right.
I'm not gonna like Monster Hunter. I thought it was like Dark Souls. Shitty, unfortunately. I thought it was Dino Souls. That's what fucking Jason Metric told me. I have to beat his ass. Beat Jason Metric's ass.
13.8 hours in The Escapist 2.
We both have the same amount of hours.
13.8 streamed.
Yeah, exactly. Literally every single second was streamed.
Oh, that has a new DLC. There is a new prison.
Escapist DLC?
Yeah.
That's nice. We haven't even gotten all the prisons done yet. We need like 1 or 2 more.
Oh yeah, we still have some prisons that we need to do. The Escapists 2. Let me go see what that DLC is.
Do you ever do any achievement hunting for games?
Oh, if I'm into it, yeah. Payday.
Into it.
Payday, 100%.
Do you have any one of those achievements that are like 0.4% completion rate?
Yes. That nobody does. Right.
Yeah. Let's see. I have every achievement in Terraria, and the really difficult achievement, Supreme Helper Minion, is at a success rate of 0.9, which is actually pretty high. So 0.9 of people who own Terraria.
Let me show you.
Have done that Chivo.
Payday 2, the one that I did, that is the number 1, is called. Let's see. Which ones did I do? Oh, the longest one is Hidden. Hidden Treasures, which is complete the Brooklyn heist on Overkill difficulty. We did that one the other day. That's 0.7%.
Nice.
All the
those are pretty good to get.
Yeah, 0.7 on those. Let's see.
So you like Meat Boy?
I would like Meat Boy.
You would like Meat Boy because it's got those good chivos that are like. So the reason I got into Meat Boy is because on Congregate, they're congregate.com. It's like a website that you can log into, and it tracks your information about what you're doing on these Flash games, and you can get achievements and stuff like that. It's kind of like a game within a bunch of games, like an arcade sort of. And it would give out these especially very difficult things that you can do. I think they're called like platinum badges, and they would very, very rarely would a game get a platinum badge. Like it would have to be like a super difficult achievement. It would have to be very difficult. Right. And as soon as a game would get that, I would just play the shit out of it until I could get that achievement. And Meat Boy was one of them.
Oh.
See if I can remember my login for this site.
Okay, so Team Fortress, I bet you I have some that almost nobody else has. No, not anymore.
Everyone's got them?
Not anymore, yeah. Best one is Kill 99 Skeletons, 5.8%. At the time, I was Mr. Achievement Hunter in Team Fortress 2, but it's been so long since I played competitively, I guess I would say, competitive TF2.
Competitive TF2.
You know, like world-class type of, oh, crap, this guy's the best guy on the team, so.
You were the best TF2 player on the team.
When I would wander around in the pubs, I was almost always the best player.
Oh, really?
If I would log on to any pub server, I was usually the best player.
What did you play? Hunt the sniper? Sniper boy?
I was most hours in the heavy, and then second was probably pyro, and then demo and NG and then soldier.
Did you ever consider playing Overwatch since it's basically TF2?
Oh yeah. I did. I played a bunch of it.
I own the game and I still have not yet to play it.
Oh, it's great. It's well done. It has all the thought, all the balance, and all of that. It's Blizzard quality with Blizzard quality TF2. You're correct. It's very, very good. Sometimes I'll go play. The only time I've been playing Overwatch lately is with Warwitch's subs. When Warwitch has sub fight night,
go over there.
And I'll go there and play. And I'll go hang out with them. Sometimes
that sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
Overwatch, Tim. I have to install Overwatch.
Max is good at Overwatch.
I've seen Max play Overwatch. I don't know how Max plays Overwatch. He can't see.
He can't see.
It's impossible. He can't. His computer is so laggy. I don't
Maybe
know how.
So. I don't know how he was kicking everybody's ass though. So.
Yeah, it's just kind of like bad on you guys. Like, come on. Getting your ass whooped by Max.
Oh yeah. I'm not near.
Playing on a toaster.
I'm not near as good at Overwatch as I am at TF2 for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't think it translates very well?
Oh, it does, but I'm just not. I'm so much out of Team Fortress practice, and there's different mechanics
skill,
and yeah, it's a perishable skill, I think. So
there's lots of different classes in Overwatch compared to TF2, like a lot.
Correct. There's more than 9 that you can go through, and you can.
I think there's even more now. Probably. They're releasing new people all the time.
Let me look at the Terraria. I think I did all the Terraria achievements. Yeah, I got them all. The last one, which was 200 Angler Quests, 0.9%. That's the best one for in Terraria.
200 Angler Quests. That's the best one. That's the fucking worst one.
Well, I mean, that's the most rare. I did that one. Yeah.
People don't want to sit there and grind for that one.
Oh, we ground the crap out of that one. And by the way, Ash got that one so early. Like he was.
You just did fishing, man.
He was
24 plus heroes.
Yeah, 100%. He got that one super early.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there you go. But I did get all the 24 heroes. Yeah, Junkrat. I'm good at Junkrat because I was good at the demo. That's my default when I'm really sucking and I don't know what else to do to help the team and there's no Junkrat.
Demo mode?
I'll just go grab Junkrat and do a demo. Be a demo man.
I see. Yeah, man, I would love to play Junkrat. Apparently he got nerfed now. I don't know when I play him.
Yeah, he's.
All right, what do you got going on this weekend, Clowntown?
Yeah, Junkrat's good. All right. This weekend we have we're gonna play our Wheel of Fortune game. Ash made a Wheel of Fortune game out of circuits in Factorio.
You can play the game in Factorio?
You can play Wheel of Fortune in Factorio. And the funny part is when we have subs come in and play, and they can win. When they play, they win tokens like in-channel currency.
Okay.
And what's funny about it is they have these little squares. He's built walls. So each contestant goes into one of the squares, and then he hits a button and it locks. Like the gates lock behind him, so they can't get out.
All right. They can't get out.
And he has a random number generator that spins the wheel, and he's got it to where the wheel slows down as it gets closer.
Nice.
Like a real, which is
instead of just going around and stopping instantly.
Right.
Which you could do.
And then he's got it to where Vanna. The actions of Vanna White are automated, where he can just put in a letter into a solution, and I guess the letter C, and all the C's light up, whereas he doesn't have to go turn each one. Right?
Interesting. Okay.
So he's been building this thing for a
while,
long
I guess.
time. And
Yeah, he's got to learn a bunch of stuff, too.
He's been interacting with the crowd, going, okay, what should I do here? And he's got a couple of subs that come in and help him. Like Keen comes in and helps him.
He's just been paying Keen off. Keen's been doing it himself.
No. Like Keen will come in and do code review, which is about it.
Like, go look at it.
He's like, hey, Keen, look at what I did. Can you come in here and set and make sure I did it right? And then Keen will go, oh, okay, yeah. And then he'll say, hey, look, you might want to, like last night, Keen was giving him pointers, like, hey, change this setting from 12 to 24 and all this stuff. Like, it's awesome. So we'll play that. Tomorrow night, though, probably I'm going to do an hour worth of Full Metal Furies because
Full Metal Fury.
I've never seen that. I think I requested it. I think. Full Metal Furies is interesting. You might be interested in that. Did you like Rogue Legacy?
Yeah, it was okay. It was alright.
The makers.
Oh, I see. These makers of Rogue Legacy.
The makers of Rogue Legacy made a game called Full Metal Furies. Links in the chat, and it is. I think it has controller support online. It's online co-op, local co-op, single player, but it's from a true co-op action RPG. Full Metal Furies puts an emphasis on team play with a unique combat system where everyone is important. So everyone has different strengths.
This is weird.
Play on the couch, alone, or with friends, or make it an online party up to 4 players. So there's all kinds of options. When you have a game that is as good on the couch as online, that's very positive, right? All the reviews come out. Plus, if you enjoyed Rogue Legacy, these guys do pretty good work. I got it. So I'm going to do at least an hour. I'm going to stream that. We're going to do a little bit of YouTube for it and put out the review and, honor my commitment as a streamer, and you know how it goes. Do my due diligence. And then if everybody wants to come in and play, we may play that all night. If not, we'll switch over to Payday. And if Grief wants to join us, holy
That sounds
crap.
pretty fun.
Freaking Grief, man.
Are you going to be there with Wolfie Chan?
Yeah, if he wants to join me, or otherwise, there's plenty of subs going. Hey, I want to play Payday with you guys. When are you gonna play Payday again? When you play Payday?
Hey, Rox.
Yeah, so we'll do that. So
Okay, cool. All
anyway,
right,
Full
this
Metal
weekend
Furies.
I have,
Check that out. What do you got going on?
I have probably going to play more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Probably do some Terraria speedrunning. Now my teeth are feeling better.
Yeah.
I need to do some more XCOM UFO Defense. Probably next Thursday, maybe. Not this weekend. Monday is the continuation of our sub multiplayer day. 1100 CDT, don't miss that.
Right.
I think that's all I got going on.
All right.
Really. No more shiz.
Anyway,
for
Full
me.
Metal Furies. If you want to check that out, the links in chat. I don't know. I wish you said something the other day that was super bum me out. You said
What?
back when I was a kid, I could always get the demo and play a little bit. And you said the demo dynamic is gone.
Fucking gone, man.
And
Absolutely gone.
That is 100% shame, right?
It sucks, yeah.
Factorio
for sure.
has a demo.
It does.
And I can
correct.
and when someone says, "Hey,"
Very
someone
rare.
comes into my stream and says, "Hey, what's this game about?" I said, "Watch it. Go get the demo right now. It's free. You can play through a bunch of it, and if you like the demo, then dip in. It's going to be awesome for you."
Yeah, I'm looking at the Full Metal Furies right now. No demo available.
No demo. That is a shame.
demo.
I would love give me a timed demo. Hey, 10 active hours. You got to buy it after you play 10,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
I mean, shit, 1 hour. I mean, at this point in the market, literally any time of demoing the game is above and beyond.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
So guys like the guys at Factorio, well done. There is a goddamn demo.
Those guys are backward as fuck. But yeah, good job with the.
Yeah, they don't market, they don't sell, they don't give anything away, they don't promote it, but they have a demo, right?
They're the most backward studio. Not
Yeah.
that it's even wrong necessarily. They're just everyone else is going this direction.
Right,
they don't
and
like
yeah,
going that.
yeah, it might not be right or wrong. It's just everyone's doing this, they're doing this. That's all we do.
Right. Swap demo for early access. I don't think they're really the same thing, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, I remember
it's different.
I could go to a website called Gamer Revolution, or like it would basically any old website in like the 1990s that would do game reviews would always have demos of their game, and
Right.
they would just have tons and tons of demos on the site,
the
and I
best.
couldn't afford any games, and I would just play demos constantly.
Yep.
Just different demos. Well, this site still exists apparently,
Right.
but there is no demo section anymore. Fuck
Yeah.
me.
It's a shame, man. Needs to do
It's
it.
a shame. That's sad. It's really sad.
Why wouldn't? I mean, it seems like a good idea to have a demo for your game.
I mean, think about how they do it with drugs, right? The first hit is always free.
Always free. Come on,
Always
everyone's
free.
doing
Even
it. Just try a
sometimes you
little
go to the
bit.
casino and they'll give you some free coins.
They give you
So
free.
that you
yeah,
lose there.
yeah. They give you free drinks.
They'll give you free drinks. The first hit is free.
Or it's-
Game
it's free,
developers,
man.
for fuck's sake.
God dang. Make a demo.
All right, cool. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it a ton. You're awesome. Thanks everybody who tuned in.
100.
Thanks for
100
watching.
times we did it.
Well, 99 times
99
we did
times.
it.
I mean, we did.
Nah.
We pretty much did it. We'll call it 100.
We have group done it 100 times.
Yeah.
So 99.5 times.
Yeah, that's great.
100 is great. Yeah, we're still here.
We're
I
still
think
here,
that's
man.
A testament to me and Clowntown, honestly. Sticking with this thing that we wanted to do. How many streamers do you know that have come up and then disappeared in the time that you've known me and Clowntown?
1000%. Yeah.
Tons, right?
Lots of them. Lots of them.
Lots of them.
Half
I've
of your
watched that guy
stream
named
team is
Sergio.
gone. Half of my
Yep.
stream team is gone. Like it's.
Yep.
They come and go.
It's just sometimes someone's just like, oh, I don't stream anymore. Yeah, I got stuff
and
going
here's
on.
the thing. I got a full-time job. I got a full-time
Yeah.
family.
Clowntown does, yep.
I coach jiu-jitsu part-time.
Clowntown's got shit going on, boys.
And I'm still on stream 6 days a week. What's up?
What a badass. Look at this Clowntown guy.
What's up?
Thanks for being here, everybody. Stay motivated. Support Clowntown. Stay awesome. We'll see you next time. And remember, stretch.
Stretch 100.